Well, good day, boys and girls. Did you miss me? I know you did. Hey, today we're going over the Bateria 10 amp MPPT solar controller, charger, whatever you want to call the things. I love this thing. I've already tested it out, but let's start from the beginning and let's go over this thing and tell you all about it. All right, as you can see, the sun's about ready. We've got the panels, 100 watts of the Harbor Freight panels here, 100 watts. 100 watts, that's 10 amps right there, people. So yeah, we won't get 100 watts, but probably get more like 60 watts with these. So probably about 4 or 5 amps on the controller. Yeah, and this is my outdoor solar kitchen. I can cook with the George Foreman and coffee. I got the Sycon battery with cold weather protection, and I just clamp these. Again, I'm going like forward to backward to keep your attention, but I soldered on these XT60s, and the other end is SAE. They come with SAEs. I'm gonna go over all that. Don't panic here, people. But right now, we're sitting at 13 volts with the battery. Yeah, you know, it says 0.3, but I'd be lucky if it's getting any, power at all right now. But yeah, like I say, this is a backwards video. I just wanted to show you it in work. And then we're gonna go over all the meat and potatoes of the controller and how it came and all that good stuff. All right, while we're waiting for the solar panel to get the sunlight, I downloaded the app. I went ahead and selected this controller with the app, super easy. We're getting the battery showing 13.1 volts. We're getting 16.3 volts from the solar panels. And we are getting, well, again, it's showing the voltage of the battery, 4 watts in at 0.37 amps. Well, I don't expect it to be a lot because we're not getting sun on it yet. But heck, how nice is that? And it works with their iPad, iPhone, Android, does it all. And listen to me now, I just added a voltmeter to the battery, and I can be away from it and know exactly what it is. How cool is that? Okay, on the front, you have a meter that shows you the voltage and the amperage, just like the app does. And you have a set and enter button here. It's saying that the battery's, 75% charged, working towards 100%. I selected LiPo, but if you hit the button once, light comes on. If you hit it again, it tells you the temperature. How cool is that? And then an error code if you were to have an error to the charger. But yeah, here we go. If you hold it down, it starts blinking. Then you can push it. Select, like, if you want to do gel. AGM, I'm told, also is lead acid battery. So it doesn't say lead acid battery, but you're just going to want to use the AGM function for lead acid battery. I'm almost 100% sure about that, but you can talk to the manufacturer just to double make sure. And then I'm using LiPo 4. Once you get it there, then hold it down. That's it. So you can bounce around. This is going to go in my kit, and I'm going to use it camping and for all kind of uses. That's why I put the XT60 connectors. I also have an XT60 off of this. But hey, check this out. The Harbor Freights use SAE. It's the wrong polarity, but it's okay. It comes with this sex changer, and in today's society, how cool is that? But it comes with a sex changer that changes the polarity of the Harbor Freight solar panels. So it was backwards, but they give you this. And so I didn't need an adapter. I've pulled my other adapter that I made to XT60 for this end, but it's gonna go in my emergency kit, my camping kit. Again, I'm gonna show you all kind of uses I'm gonna use with this, not only for the solar kitchen. Again, I'm probably gonna need a 20 amper out here, but for testing purposes, I'm using this fellow right here. All right, those panels are getting partial sun. About 2 of the panels are out in the sunlight now, getting 2.6 amps. at 13.3 volts. So yeah, the battery voltage is already coming up. Again, we can look at it on the app. And yeah, we're making 35 watts right now. So yeah, things are starting to charge just perfectly. 10:45, we're looking at 13.4 volts on the battery now. 4.2 amps coming in, and I don't have to do the math. It's on the app. Power is 56 watts, which is what I get out of these Harbor Freight panels. So everything is working good. The only thing, you know, the Harbor Freight panels don't have that high of voltage. So that's the only kind of, I wish it was more around 19 volts. This would probably be doing a lot better. But you want to be within 15 volts from the panels to 25 volts. So yeah, if that was on a more like 17 to 19 volts, like my Dokia panels, we'd be doing a lot better. But we're doing just fantastic. We're drawing in 4.2. Battery's up from 13.1, and that's just the morning sun that I've been charging this, and it's coming up pretty quick. So yeah, everything is running just as it should be. Well, alrighty, boys and girls. In conclusion, you get the charger. It comes to SAE connectors. You have a turnaround, which I needed to work with the Harbor Freight kit to make sure that the battery, the solar panels are the right polarity. Over here comes with 2 of these adapters that I put an XT60 on because that's what I use a lot. Maybe down the road I'll just, cut these and put the XT60s here for my use, personal use. But yeah, as far as, you get 2 of them. Now here's this crazy story. I had 2 of these. I took this one off on this end so I could go to the SAEs, right? Because that's what the Harbor Freight uses. And guess what? I think a bird flew. I've torn this whole plate. All I did was pull it off, put it on, and I set it down. I can't find it anywhere. So yeah, maybe that's why I have to put XT60 on this end, because I'm an idiot. I'm either a complete moron and lost it, or a bird flew off with it. Who knows? I don't know. But I'll give you all the specs, but it comes with, the important stuff on the back here. It says, max PV voltage, 30 volts. Max PV working voltage, 20 volts. Battery types, the gel, AGM, LiPo 4. Use AGM for lead acid. Battery volt, 12 volt. It only works with 12 volt systems. And it tells you all the boost charges and everything that it's set for on the back. Easy to program. No frills. No, having to be a rocket scientist to do it. It's weatherproof. It's small form factor. It's perfect for just, let's say you have a pump or something like that, a water pump, and you just need to keep a battery charged up, and it runs only occasionally or something like that, and you don't need a lot of amperage. Perfect. Camping, just to charge up. Heck, if I cooked in the morning, by the time lunch came rolling around, this would have a 100-watt panel. It would have it probably topped back off for lunch, have it topped back off for dinner. So it would be good for camping, small builds, And it's going in my emergency kit. I've got a kit with, I showed you those alligator clips that I can put onto the XT60s. At least I didn't lose this end, but it's good that way. The only down factor is you need at least 15 volts. So if you're looking at early morning sun and late morning sun to charge, yeah, this probably isn't the one for you, but nobody's using it, probably for that anyways. You're gonna have a nice system if you're running your whole house all day long. That's the only downfall that I really, you need at least probably 15 volts from the solar panels to get this guy starting to work. Other than that, Bateria, hit me up, man. I want one of your 20 amperes, 30 amperes. Heck, they got a really nice 40 amp box. That's what you would use if you wanted early morning sun and everything else. Is, they got other great products. So Nah, let me test a 20 or 30 ampere on the old solar, because I'm going to use this, going to get a pure sine wave for this, an emergency power that my wife can just run a cable out here and run the refrigerator and freezer. And yeah, I'm going to probably use about 370 watt panel up on top to run that. And again, you can't over voltage this, 30 volts. So if I have a 370 watt panel up there and it's getting, oh, let's say what, it's coming out like 36 volts. Well, you can't use this. You got to have something that'll take in 50 volts to run a 36 volt, you know, panel. So, yeah, you're going to have to get a different model than this one to do that. Some of their other models, they have MC4 connectors as an option, you know, out here to whatever, to SAE. Look it up. Go look at some of their other products. And yeah, they got little options and stuff with some of their other ones. But Bluetooth plus, small form factor plus, just an all-around good little unit to get the job done. Well, boys and girls, hold on. I'm going to stream the information on this with some good music for you. So just stick around, and all the important information on this, instead of me yapping about it, I'm just going to scroll it for you so you guys know what's going on.